Hello Jibsers, it's Gav. Welcome to another one of my videos. I just wanted to pay my respects, if that's the right word. I'm not very good at getting the right words sometimes. I speak a lot of them. As they say, I speak a lot of words, not necessarily in the right order. A member of the channel, Butch, his son passed away, I believe yesterday. If it wasn't yesterday, I apologise, Butch. After a motorcycle accident, and I've put a comment down on Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack did a video, and and Butch had originally asked for prayers because he was in intensive care. And I'm not religious. I never have been, and I've had some horrific stuff happen to me, and I've got no faith myself in a religious way. But that doesn't stop me caring about somebody who I've got a lot of time for, and I've got a lot of time for Butch. Don't know him a great deal, and he don't, well, probably what I say on my videos, he probably knows me a lot more. But I've always, you know, the mark of the man. There's different people on there on my channel that I interact with that are just decent human beings, and that's not just those that make videos, it's all the guys that put the comments down. I was originally going to start chuntering out names, and I'm not going to, because I'm going to leave people out, especially some of the guys that don't have channels. I've got some in my head to say, and then I thought, oh God, I'm going to miss other people out. But really, first of all, I'm going to put this down something like a rat. I don't know if it's disrespectful, just I don't know what I'm saying properly, as a ramble or something. I don't know. No flag flying today, because I don't want to. I never do on things like this. I don't want to mix in my own views on something like grief. But I just wanted to say to Butch, and to pass my condolences on to his family, and just stay strong, Mara. You know, that's all you can do. Just put your shoulder down, your head down, and walk into that blizzard until you come out the other side. I know things aren't ever going to be the same again. But although I don't have religion, I believe when we pass, we go to a place where, and this is just Gav's own head, it helps me deal with stuff. My two pops that passed away, that's where I want to be, and I've got an idea in my head where they are, and I'll be there to wake them up and whatever. That's how I deal with stuff on a day-to-day basis. And so I just send my very best wishes, Butch, to you and your family. Life's never fair, and it doesn't discriminate, does it really? So yeah, stay strong, Mara. Just one step every day, and you won't ever move farther away from your son, but you'll be able to maybe cope as time goes on. And like me, you're obviously religious in your sense, but it's almost the same thing. There's a place, if you want to go there, you'll go there, and you'll see him again sometime. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. It was on my mind, and the house is quiet, and I just thought I'd like to say something for Butch. So that's that. But it's in the same vein, really. I just things go through your mind, and I've said this so many times before because I've had so much help. Obviously, I've got mental health problems. Anybody, I know I go on, so only in case somebody stumbles on the video and what's this Burke waffling on about. And I just thought to myself how all the rubbish that goes on in the world, and I'm not talking about wars now or anything like that, I'm just talking about people having respect for other people, There's people on here whose political views I won't agree with. There's people on here who don't like the same thing I do. You know, just because I like their things doesn't mean they like my things. But I just think a bit of respect. I've always had respect for Butch. I've always had a respect for so many of the guys on here, and that's not just the guys that make the videos. It's the guys that make the comments, because some of them have been around for a long time, and even those that haven't, you get a feel for that person, that they just want the best for you. And I've always got that from being on here. You will always, I think there's probably I can't remember how long I've been on here for, 10, 12 years, something like that. Could be longer. And there's a few people I've walked away from. Not saying that they're nasty people or anything like that. I just not clicked with me. And there's a lot of people on here I only see, like Butch, every now and again in a year. That doesn't matter. It's the interaction with that person at that particular time that you really appreciate. And I just think it's weird. Butch is in the States. I've got mates all round the world through this, and I said mates rather than Mara. What's wrong with you, Gav? And I think it's such a good place to be. Now, yes, YouTube, I've had my problems with YouTube, as we know recently, if anybody's seen the video. And I've had plenty of other problems with them, not as bad as that one, but as my own ideas. But it's given us such a way of linking up, you know, all the little people. We're all pushing that big stone, you know, that thing where you push it up the hill, goes down the hill, and then you start all again, carry on pushing back up again. If it doesn't roll over and flatten you. And it's not like I'm pushing that stone up the hill. It's not like you as an individual are doing it. It's like collectively we're all doing it. You know, it don't matter if you see the world in one view, a different view than me. You know, it don't matter about the colour of your skin. It don't matter about the, you know, all the things that people say. It don't matter. When that person drops down, you put a hand down to them and you pick them up and you help them to the feet again. And I've had so much of that over the years. Even just the kind words, you know, just you know, sometimes obviously because you know, my head's mashed, and the kind words that I've had over the years, I've really appreciated. When Archie passed away, there was so much love in the community for me, but to me for the pup as well. As I've always called my dogs pups. I just think dogs is impersonal. Again, this is just me. They're always called pups in our house between me and my wife. Even though we've got a pup at the moment, when he's 10, 12, he'll still be a pup. Although the way he's going, I don't know if he'll reach that far. Look at these hands. But yeah, I'm just waffling and rambling. But it was such sad news. But at the same time, I just was also uplifted with how people respond to each other, and if it's just a kind word, you'll be really shocked just how much a pleasant word to somebody can make a difference. So that was it really. I could go on, but I know my own head's waffling now. It's a bit spannered after all that, and we've got guys doing some building work by the look of it at the back with an excavator, so you're not going to hear much. So yeah, really just saying, just keep looking out for each other. It might seem superficial to a lot of people on the outside, but you'll be surprised what a difference hanging out with people on different channels. I'm not on about like the video hangouts or anything like that. Just you know, whether you put a video up or if you don't have a channel and you put a comment on somebody's on somebody's channel, especially if you visit that channel a lot, you're all part of the. I keep saying it. I said it recently to Amara Steve. If I wish I could get you all in our kitchen, and we'd have some brews and some cake. I can make a mean sponge, you know. Yeah, see, and just chat, you know. It don't matter what part of, because I do lots of different things, you know. All connected roughly with paint, really, but it doesn't matter, because you just make them connections. We've got people, you know, working class. I'm quite sure a lot of people I deal with out there are middle class. Probably even some upper class out there. I don't know. But you just have connections with people, and I just as sad as sometimes are like now, there are other times when it's a right laugh. You know, this one isn't one of them, but I just wanted again just to say it's just community. It's an overused word, but there's real strength in there. You know, it is an overused word. A community, that. And sometimes you can get really shallow communities, hollow communities. But I just think the connections I've made with people through being on YouTube, making these videos, I just think they're golden times for me. They keep me going through bad times, and just really appreciate you all. And I just wanted to say it. I just thought at a time like this, I've appreciated Butch over the years, and I'll never meet Butch, I'll never meet his family, but he's just a decent bloke, and if he's a decent bloke, you've got to know his family are decent, and you just want to say something that maybe not at the moment, that he can look back on and say there's some fat bold bloke in the UK that's actually with me, if that makes sense. So look after yourselves, and I'll have some videos coming up. I was going to put another video up, but I'll be honest with you, I don't feel like making it at the moment. With you know, I just feel a bit flat with what's been happening, which is no way what Butch and his family are feeling like. But there will be one. There's been a Landsneck video coming up. I've got that done, bar the a last coat of, got to get the sprayer out and get some varnish on, make one last coat, run over those, and then they're done, and I'll show you whenever the wife's at work, probably, which I believe is Thursday next week. I'll make that video up. I've got 4 British airborne soldiers for Arnhem, half painted. I might stick a photograph of them and put them on the community tab. Not a load up done, but it's just something to have a look at if you fancy it. Dante, I know it's not everybody's, and I will start doing my Warhammer channel properly, rather than just a name with nothing on it. I'll still put stuff up, because it's my channel, I do what I like on here, but I know it's not the love of everybody's. It's not what people come for. I can tell that by the views. Never mind the likes. But I'm really enjoying doing Dante. So there'll be some more coming up. As I've said to you as well, there's been a lack of videos, not because I've run out of mojo. It's just been Nugget, my pop, is coming up for 5 months, and my life, out of the 3 I've had, he's not a problem child. He's just he's full on. So he'll settle down in the next couple of months, and then normal service will be resumed. We'll have some more videos up, just general ones, but I can't get near. I mean, to spray the varnish, you'd think I'd be able to, if I get the chance. I haven't finished the ferret yet. Ferret's sat under a dust cover waiting to be finished. Tom's car still hasn't been fully primed up, ready for, and then cleaned up the bits that I need to clear up. So I'm just stuck in a holding pattern like an aeroplane at the moment, which in some sense is a good place to be, because I love that little fella to bits. Yeah, that it we'll get round to doing some more model related stuff as well. It's just I can pick a brush up and I can paint, but to get my airbrush is in this cupboard behind me in one of them big really useful boxes, and I have to break it all out, put it all up. Wife works in our other room doing doing Zoom calls, as they call them, Zoom calls, team meetings, I don't know, but she's literally on those hour after hour, and somebody's got to look out for the pop, and I'm his dad, it's me. Yeah, there's just not a lot going on that front. So if you do like my badly built models, you may just have to wait a while. The only thing that will be getting some progression, there's a couple of ships I want to do. I definitely want to work on pointing over there for the Black Rover. Again, that's not a big... Again, I'm not really fussed about who watches them and who doesn't. I do things for me, but the Black Rover, I really would like to get a bit more done on her, because she had me touch for months. I've got a 1 in 16 World War II figure, which I'm not even going to start in case the machine god in YouTube picks up if I say the wrong word. I can't do that now. I've got no interest. I've still got to finish the MG42, and I'm just going to chuck him in the bin, along with the other figure that started all the thing off. He's going to go in the bin. So there's a lot of stuff I could do I won't be doing, and that's just it. Anyway, we won't go into it now on this video. It was just to say, everyone, if you see somebody fall over, pick them up. If they can't walk, you put them over your shoulder and you carry them. If we don't look out for each other, who the hell's going to look out for us? So yeah, thanks a lot for your kind words and support. It's always appreciated. Sorry if this one's been a bit of a low-key type video. I've not wanted to put too much humour in, as I tend to do, because I don't really feel like it, to be honest with you. So all of you take care of yourselves, and we'll catch each other very soon on another video.